What's going on, y'all? We just got back from a pretty awesome day of fishing, but I want to show y'all something real quick. We got the Old Town Autopilot 120 right here, and I get a ton of questions from people that want me to do a walkthrough of how I have my kayak set up, how I use it for tournaments. And so I'm just going to walk y'all through how I have it set up right now and how I intend on keeping it set up for the 2024 fishing season. So like I stated, we got the Old Town Autopilot 120 right there. This is my kayak of choice. I absolutely love it. But I'm gonna do a walkthrough of the stuff that I have added onto it. We're gonna start at the bow, and then we'll just work our way all the way to the back. So up front right here in my hatch, I have my Noqua 10 amp hour lithium battery right there, and down here, y'all won't be able to see in the hatch, but down in the bottom there's like a little slot, and it just seems like that battery fits perfect right there. So that's the only thing I keep in my hatch right here. And then the next thing you see is the Minn Kota trolling motor. The kayak already comes outfitted with that trolling motor right there, which makes this kayak very, very attractive. Then moving on, the fish finder that I have running my kayak, I'm using the Lowrance Elite FS9, and I got that mounted up with a Yak Attack mount right there. So that's my fish finder set up. Then over here, we kind of got the grooves that this kayak comes with. I keep sunscreen and fish grips in one of those grooves over there, so they're always readily available. And then I keep my Procure scent, pliers, bug spray, stuff like that over here in my other grooves. So basically anything that I just need to grab in a hurry, like my grips, pliers, I keep them in those little slots right there. Also over here, just kind of hanging on my rudder cable, I got a pair of boomerang snips. And just kind of moving on down right here, we got our dry storage, and then I just keep my registration, phone, wallet, keys, stuff like that right there. Bounce around to the other side, and then you kind of got like a little junk tray right here. This is probably better used for, you know, lure storage and tackle boxes, stuff like that. I basically just throw anything that I'm using in the moment. I just set it down right there. Like I said, we just got off the water, so the kayak is a mess right now. I got leader, stuff like that everywhere. But basically, that's what I use that for. Anything that I'm using during my fishing trip, instead of just reaching behind me, putting stuff back in the box, I typically just throw it down right there. Then directly behind our seat, we have this wide open storage right here. I always keep my straps and stuff like that right there while I'm on the water, but I can fit a full-size cooler right there. I also have directly behind me is the Yak Attack Black Pack. So got my box with all of my baits, lures, stuff like that. Comes with 6 rod holders on it, so keep plenty of rods on me. And then I just got a wade net. That's what I like to use right there. Moving on down, a lot of people have asked me how I have my measuring device set up on this kayak. So I basically just took 2 Yak Attack paddle holders right here, and the catch board fits perfectly down in those grooves. So I put it in at an angle and flip it back. It's secure right there. So that works, and that's where I keep my paddle stored out of the way. And then I also get a lot of questions on what is powering my trolling motor on this kayak. So we'll just open her on up. And so yeah, this is the battery that I'm running. It is an Epic Batteries 105 amp hour lithium smart battery. And if y'all are running a motorized kayak where your battery, basically your motor solely powers that kayak, like this one right here, I have no way to put pedals in or anything like that on that kayak. So my primary source of power is that trolling motor right there. If my trolling motor goes down, I got to use my paddle. So having a smart battery, all I got to do is open up an app, and my app tells me how much runtime I have left, how much percentage of battery I have left. Basically, all the information I need to know whether or not I can stay on the water longer or if I need to go back to the ramp. So anyways, that is my Autopilot 120. That's the setup. It's really just a simple setup. It's a very clean setup for me. I say clean. The kayak wasn't very clean because, well, we just got through fishing and, you know, haven't washed it down, thrown stuff away, stuff like that. But as a whole, me personally, I don't like a kayak that just has rods all hanging up behind me, all these different rod holders and stuff sticking off out of the place. I like a simple, clean, functional setup, and I feel like this kayak and this layout is the perfect layout for me. So I hope this was helpful. Give y'all a little insight on how I set my kayak up. If y'all liked it, leave a like, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see y'all next time.